Hey guys, I wanted to go through some of the challenges and mindset blocks or even behaviors that stop you from getting the results that you want. And I'm going to draw this on my iPad so that you can see it next to me as well. But essentially, a lot of our results are a impact or direct influence by our actions, the way we feel, and also the things that we're doing for ourselves, our mind and our body, which influences the behaviors and feelings. So if we think of like the results at the top, I'm going to write results here. Your results are directly impacted or at least directly influenced by your actions. So I'm going to draw actions. Now, this is in lots of different things. We will act a particular way based on, actions also include behaviors, based on how we feel. So let's write behaviors. Now, what I mean by that is, if you think about the days that you feel really shitty, you are less likely to show up on camera. You're less likely to have conversations with people. You're grizzly. You're not motivated. You're feeling really crappy, which means if you're feeling crappy, you show up crappy. And so when we're going through this course and going through our sales modules and going through some of the things that we need to do to create our pipeline of leads and sales, I want you to revisit this and really look at how we can influence as much as we possibly can to ensure that we have the highest potential to take action to get the results that we want. So in our results, results are impacted by our behaviors, which is our actions. That is us doing the tasks, showing up in ourselves at 100%. And that is impacted by the way we feel. So feelings is what impacts how we feel. So as an example, if we're feeling sad, angry, disappointed, doubting ourselves, if we have some mindset challenges in there that is impacting how we feel, if we're scared, if we're nervous about something, if we're going through some things with money mindset, scarcity, anything that creates feelings will result in our actions and behaviors. And so it's really, really important to adjust our physiology to ensure, so there's a H in there and somewhere. Ology, you know what I'm talking about. Adjust our physiology to ensure that we are doing what we need to feel good so that we can take good actions so we can get good results. So let's have a think about what this kind of looks like. So as an example, I'm just going to take all of this out and rub it out. But if we were to look at ways in which we could increase our physiology, let's go for a new page. Ways in which we can increase our physiology, our body. So when our body feels good, we will do good things. And some things in our body could be some food to make sure that we're fueling it with the right things to get the right energy. We got to make sure that we're moving our body. And this sounds like really simple stuff, guys, but it's really, really important because if you're filling your food, your stuff, your body with crap, you're going to feel crap. Just like when you eat really bad food, like if you eat takeaway all the time for a long period of time, you feel lethargic and lack of energy and just a bit bloated and gross. And so if you're going into your business and taking action based on that feeling, you're going to get that gross feeling and gross results. So think about your body in different ways of how you can feel your body with food, movement. How can you regulate when you are stressed? So are you somebody that needs time to de-stress, take a bath, go for a yoga, go for a walk, get some sun? Really, really simple things. And also when it comes to filling your body and physiology, it's also your mind. So what is it that's getting in the way in your mind that's stopping you from taking action? Potentially you might have some money blocks. Perhaps you grew up with some stories from family that shows some scarcity in the way you show up. Perhaps you have limiting beliefs about what you're capable of. So when it comes to actually taking action, you only know how to take action when it's comfortable. And so if you're in that scared phase, you may not take action, which means you feel scared, you will act scared, you will get scared results. So this is really, really important for you to do some deep diving on what is it that you feel and what are the stories that are associated with that so that we can start increasing and changing our physiology to be able to change the way we behave and get the results and change the way we feel so we can get that ultimate results. So if we work out what is 100% going to look like, that could be every morning we get up and we have water. We make sure that we eat breakfast. We eat breakfast that is going to sustain us. Do we need any supplements or probiotics or whatever it is that works for you? Not a GP. Please take advice from those that are. Do we need to make sure we go out and get some sun halfway through the day because we know? Do we need to set an alarm for our productivity time between 7 and 11 if that's our productivity time? What time do we need to go to bed so that we can influence our body for the next morning to feel refreshed, to feel like you've got energy so that you have the energy and motivation to do it. So that's a little baseline. I will write down a list below in the links of specifics on what I do to ensure that my physiology is up to scratch and what you could also implement as well. And what I want you to do is start writing down your own daily ritual. So every day, what 10 things do you need to tick off to make sure that your physiology is at the level that it needs to be so that you can feel good, take good behavior and action, and get some great results. Aside from that, guys, I'll catch you in the next module.